Hi everyone, Shane R. Monroe here. Most of us know that the secret to Windows games running on the Steam Deck is something called Proton, a compatibility layer that sits between Linux and the game. When you install a game on the Steam Deck, you're allowed to choose a location, such as internal SSD or external microSD card. But that is only the game files themselves. Proton's secret weapon is something called the Proton prefix. This is a sandboxed, simulated Windows environment that contains crucial Windows items like a fake registry and system files that games need to run. This simulated sandbox also contains things like save and game configuration files, and these are of great interest to some people. In this video, we're going to explain how to figure out the Proton prefix location and how to get a one-to-one mapping of folders on a game-by-game basis. All of this and more is coming up, so stick around. When a Windows game is installed on the deck via Steam or by installing something as a non-Steam game, a Proton version is required to provide that compatibility translation layer. When you install a Steam game, Valve handles all of this, but you can override the Proton version, and if you're installing a non-Steam game, you must provide what Proton version to use. This could be a Proton's production release, Proton Experimental, Proton Hotfix, or even a third-party Proton build like GE Proton. During the install, a Proton prefix folder is created to handle all of the system-level files required. Accessing this area is useful for a variety of reasons, including save game files, installing other Windows files like DirectX, Visual C++, and more. For those looking for these Proton prefixes, it can be a bit daunting since every game has a unique folder, so let's figure that part out first. Every Steam game has a unique ID assigned to them when published. Even non-Steam games must have a unique ID. The former is assigned by Valve, the latter is assigned a randomly generated number when you create it, meaning if both you and I install Battle.net as a non-Steam game, our Proton prefix folders are going to be different. Getting the unique ID of a bona fide Steam game is easy. A trip over to steamdb.info and a quick search will reveal the Steam ID. In the case of Titanfall 2 here, the Steam ID is 1237970. We'll make a note of that. But what about non-Steam games? All of those third-party digital lockers you've installed like EA App and Ubisoft Connect, Battle.net. Since they're always random, we're going to need a tool to help. Enter Proton Tricks, a free tool you install from the Discover app on the deck. If I open Proton Tricks on my Steam Deck, you'll see that my Overwatch 2, aka Battle.net, is 340-550-3040. Whew, it's a long number. So now that we have two Steam IDs, a pre-canned one and a random one, let's go find those Proton prefixes. All the prefixes are stored in the same place, a hidden by default folder called compat data. This can be found at home/deck/.local/share/steam/steam apps. All of the paths discussed in this video will be in the description below. Once you're in compat data, it's merely a matter of finding the Steam ID we found earlier. Let's go into Titanfall 2's folder, 1237970. In this folder are prefix files you should leave alone. These are system-level files that hold no real interest to you. There is a PFX folder, and within that there are more system-level files, including the fake registry created for the Windows game in question, and more. What we're looking for, though, is the Drive C folder. Yep, there it is. What Titanfall 2 thinks is the Windows C drive. Once you enter that folder, you should feel right at home as a Windows user. There are all the folders you would hope to see: program files, users, Windows, etc. Now let's say we were interested in backing up the save games from Titanfall 2. Using PC Gaming Wiki, we can find the location of the save games. According to that site, the saves are located at user profile/document/respawn/Titanfall2/profile/save games. If we go into users, then Steam user, which is always the user by the way, then go into documents, respawn, Titanfall 2, and profile, we see the save games folder, and if we dig in there, sure enough, there's our save game file. Sweet. Likewise, if we wanted to see the launcher files for BattleNet, let's go into the Overwatch 2 Proton prefix 340-550-3040. Clicking through to Drive C again, we can hop into the program files and we can see BattleNet is indeed installed there. Now that you know where the man behind the curtain is hiding, it can offer all sorts of possibilities, including your ability to sync save games between DEC and gaming PC for those titles that do not have cloud sync, as well as adding mod files or other modifications that, quote, require Windows. As a follow-up, I highly recommend my Proton 101 video, my Proton tricks and tips video, and a few others that I'll leave links to in the description below. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and please leave a comment. All of these things help this channel grow and provide you with more great videos just like this one. I'm Shane R. Monroe. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, take care.